Yes.
What
Actually,
does
no.
that
It'd be
mean?
funnier to figure it out. It'd be funnier to figure it out
A
as
lot
it
of them
goes.
are gonna be characters that you don't know, because they're also characters that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Alright, proceed. Okay, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Dante convinces Freddy Fazbear to not kill him, only to kill him instead. No Face runs away, Hercules runs away, Kratos receives the trident, Pablo receives the trident, Becky takes a handful of throwing knives, John Wick takes a handful of throwing knives, Azathoth grabs a backpack, Banana Man finds a bow, some arrows in a quiver, Reagan and Gengar fight for a bag, Gengar gives up and retreats.
Reagan, what?
Reagan from Mob Psycho.
Um.
This one's a man, and he's hot. Juno breaks Patrick Starr's nose for a basket of bread. Bunger runs away. Aswell runs away. Sal Fisher runs away. Mum Rana retrieves the trident. Frisk, Dorothy, Sock, and Lucy work together to get as many supplies as possible. Steve Harrington is unable to convince Azrael to not kill him. Goku runs away. Rarity runs away. Annabeth Chase finds a canteen full of water. Nagisa runs away. Asta runs away. Gorilla Grodd runs away. Caboose runs away. Patrick grabs a backpack, not realizing it was empty. Johnny Bravo pushes Kirby off a cliff during a knife fight. Mickey Mouse runs away. Robert McCready bashes Gavin's head in with a mace. I'm dead. Duke Nukem grabs a shovel. Adrian runs away. King Bob runs away. Jotaro finds a backpack. Megamind gathers as much food as he can. Timmy Turner runs away. Gojo rips a mace out of Luke Skywalker's hands. 407 runs away. Bane runs away. Mirko takes a handful of throwing knives, and Shulk runs away. A1.
Did I live?
Banana Man, did you live? Yeah, you did.
What did I do?
I don't remember, Lucas.
Skill issue.
Yeah, SpongeBob travels to higher ground. Azathoth strangles Aswell with a rope. Abe's out. Reagan, Annabeth Chase, and Shulk hunt for other tributes. Kratos dies from hypothermia. Johnny Bravo travels to higher ground. Asta receives a hatchet. Frisk tries to spear Fish with a trident. Dante sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Banana Man sprains his ankle while running away from Lucy. Timmy Turner receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Gorilla Grodd cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. God damn it.
Who?
Gorilla Grodd. That is me.
He just died.
Yep. Juno constructs a shack. No Face fishes. Dorothy Sock sprains her ankle while running away from Sal Fisher. Mum Rana runs away from Azrael. Gojo sprains his ankle while running away from Duke Nukem. King Bob pushes Patrick off a cliff during a knife fight. John Wick and Gengar hunt for other tributes. Jotaro sprains his ankle while running away from Caboose. Bunger picks flowers. Adrian begs for Nagisa to kill him, but he refuses. 407 scares Mirko off. Mickey Mouse thinks about home. Luke Skywalker shoots an arrow at Goku, but it misses and kills Bane instead. Robert McCready runs away from Hercules. Pablo receives clean water. Megamind searches for firewood. Becky makes a spear.
Let's go, Pablo.
Rarity attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death. That's Pablo from the Backyardigans, by the way.
Oh, I see. Just
Yeah.
see fresh water, that's it.
Yep. Gojo tries to sing himself to sleep. Caboose thinks about home. Azrael goes to sleep. Becky goes to sleep.
It's accurate.
Juno, Dante, Pablo, and Hercules tell each other ghost stories. Banana Man screams for help. Duke Nukem cooks his food before putting his fire out. Yeah, he did.
That's great.
Nagisa receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Robert McCready sets up camp for the night. Bunger, Frisk, and Mum Rana discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Goku receives a hatchet. Sal Fisher destroys Mirko's supplies while she's asleep. Adrian thinks about winning. 407 receives a hatchet. Johnny Bravo thinks about home. Azathoth convinces Mickey Mouse to snuggle with him. Some celestial being.
Well,
It's Azathoth, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know who it was too. I had to look them up. It's like literally just like it's a deity in Cthulhu mythos, and it's like just it's basically just God.
oh, God convinces Mickey Mouse to snuggle.
Yeah. Where was I? Asta tends to Timmy Turner's wounds. Jotaro tends to his wounds. SpongeBob, Reagan, Shulk, Megamind, and Luke Skywalker sleep in shifts. Lucy sees a fire but stays hidden. Annabeth quietly hums. Dorothy Sock loses sight of where she is. King Bob climbs to a tree to rest. John Wick is awoken by nightmares. No Face and Gengar sleep in shifts. Day 2. Asta goes
I'm
hunting.
still alive. My foot just hurts really bad.
You are. Juno discovers a river. Dante convinces Banana Man to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Dude, you died to Declan.
Wow. Wait, who is it?
It was, Dante, which is Declan's character.
Why is it Dante?
Because he was watching, like, a Let's Play or something, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
And that
I
was the
think
first
it was
character.
someone named Dante.
No, it's the character from the game. It's Dante from Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Goku, Azrael, Adrian, and Mom Rana hunt for other tributes. Caboose receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Becky severely slices Jotaro with a sword. If Becky wins, I swear to God.
Is Becky Abe's dog?
Yes.
Dude, Abe, was that your character?
No, Abe's character was Aswell, and he died.
Who's this Becky?
Abe's sister. And Abe's brother is Gengar, who's also still alive. Sal Fisher camouflages himself in the bushes. I can't remember. It was like 2 days ago. Duke Nukem receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Lucy runs away from Annabeth. Dorothy, Sock, No Face, Robert McCready, and Shulk raid King Bob's camp while he is hunting. Bunger runs away from Reagan. SpongeBob tries to sleep through the entire day. John Wick practices archery. Nagisa receives an explosive. Luke Skywalker collects fruit from a tree. Gengar, Pablo, 407, Hercules, and Timmy Turner hunt for other tributes. That's a terrifying team-up. It's Gengar, Pablo, 407, Hercules, and Timmy Turner.
Oh my god. That's a motley collection.
Yep. Johnny Bravo receives an explosive. Mickey Mouse sees smoke rising in the distance, but does not investigate. Megamind begs for Mirko to kill him, but she refuses. Azathoth overhears Gojo and Frisk talking in the distance. Night 2. Azathoth and John Wick huddle for warmth. What is it with God and cuddling with people?
What?
Sal Fisher, Dante, Hercules, and No Face tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Mickey Mouse convinces Pablo to snuggle with him. Mirko and Reagan huddle for warmth. Azrael questions his sanity. Juno lets Megamind into her shelter.
Freddy Fazbear.
I think Freddy Fazbear's still alive. No, he's not. Freddy Fazbear died, didn't he? He either died first or killed someone first. And I forget who it was.
I think he killed someone first.
Well, he's not alive right now. So... SpongeBob tries to sing himself to sleep, makes sense. Shulk and Gojo talk about the tribute still alive. Nagisa cries himself to sleep. Gengar climbs a tree to rest. Timmy Turner cooks food before putting his fire out. Luke Skywalker tends to Duke Nukem's wounds. Becky goes to sleep. 407, Annabeth, Adrian, Asta, and Robert McCready sleep in shifts. King Bob tries to treat his infection. Gojo thinks about winning. Johnny Bravo destroys Dorothy Sock's supplies while she is sleeping.
No!
Lucy and Mum Rana
Johnny
hold
Bravo,
hands.
what an asshole.
I know. Frisk tends to his wounds. Caboose bashes Bunger's head in with a mace.
Poor Bunker.
Yeah.
Caboose. Who said Caboose?
Danny did, surprisingly.
Oh. Also, Danny lives now.
I know, it's crazy. Robert diverts Lucy's attention and runs away. Megamind chases Dorothy Sock. Juno diverts Shulk's attention and runs away. Azathoth tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Adrian picks flowers. Mum Rana begs for SpongeBob to kill her, but he says no. Azrael sprains his ankle while running away from Johnny Bravo.
Now.
Friendship is happiness. Caboose camouflages himself in the bushes. Annabeth makes a slingshot. If Caboose and SpongeBob end up teaming up, I would not be surprised. Pablo tries to spearfish with a trident. Mirko explores the arena. No Face stalks Dante. Goku attacks Frisk, but he manages to escape. Asta runs away from Nagisa. 407 fishes. Sal Fisher makes a wooden spear. Duke Nukem and Gojo work together for the day. Mickey Mouse overpowers King Bob, killing him. Luke Skywalker runs away from Timmy Turner. Reagan sees smoke rising in the distance but doesn't investigate. Hercules receives a trident. John Wick convinces Gengar not to kill him, only to kill him instead. No, Becky dies trying to escape the arena. Rest in peace.
Wait, say it again?
Becky
What
died.
happened before that? No, it happened before that.
Gengar died. Abe's brother and sister lost within 2 seconds of each other.
Wait, what happened?
I just said what
I
happened.
can't hear my game's loud.
Abe's sister and Abe's brother lost back to back.
Who killed Becky?
No one. She died trying to escape.
Oh, who killed? Oh, Gengar was it?
Luke Skywalker did, which was Declan's dad.
Oh, I'm playing as Luke Skywalker right now.
Nice. Mickey Mouse tends to John Wick's wounds. Mirko receives clean water. Megamind receives medical supplies. Shulk goes to sleep. Nagisa accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Azrael and Hercules hold hands. Azathoth receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Robert, Mumrana, Dante, Luke Skywalker, and Frisk sleep in shifts. No-Face Reagan, Adrian, and SpongeBob sleep in shifts. Duke Nukem tends to his wounds. Timmy Turner and Goku huddle for warmth. Lucy loses sight of where she is. Pablo tracks her down and kills Asta. Dorothy, Sock, and Johnny Bravo talk about the other tributes still alive. 407 begs for Juno to kill him, but she says no. Gojo thinks about winning. Annabeth dies from hypothermia. Caboose dies of dysentery, and Selfisher dies of hunger.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
Caboose died of dysentery?
he did.
Oh my god. Poor Caboose.
Yeah. Juno questions her sanity. Mirko thinks about home. Robert dies from hunger. Dante tries to start a fire but sucks. Frisk receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Pablo goes to sleep. Goku throws a knife into 407's head. Shulk climbs a tree to rest. Azrael dies from hypothermia. SpongeBob and Lucy talk about the other tributes still alive. Mickey Mouse kills Johnny Bravo with his own weapon. Gojo tries to sing himself to sleep. Megamind and Adrian sleep in shifts. Azathoth goes to sleep. Dorothy Sock receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Hercules and Luke Skywalker huddle for warmth. Duke Nukem, Reagan, Timmy Turner, and John Wick tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Mumrana catches No-Face off guard and kills him.
Who?
I already forgot. Someone died.
Who the fuck is Home Runner? No
It wasn't
died.
Home Runner. Yeah, No-Face died. Oh, Mumrana killed him.
Who the fuck's that?
Someone from Thundercats. Azathoth runs away from Mumrana. Reagan kills Mickey Mouse for his supplies. Hercules receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Pablo collects fruit from a tree. Juno runs away from Duke Nukem. Goku steals from Dorothy Sock while she isn't looking. I'm not, because that's Toby, and I don't want him to win. Goku collects fruit from a tree.
Never mind, I don't want Pablo to win anymore.
Frisk, Dante, Mirko, and SpongeBob hunt for other tributes. Timmy Turner tries to sleep throughout the entire day. John Wick makes a wooden spear. Megamind receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Luke Skywalker searches for a water source. Shulk practices his archery.
Okay, my money's on Luke Skywalker then.
Okay, that's Declan's mom.
father?
Oh yeah, Declan's dad, yeah.
Declan's dad. Who's his mom?
John Wick. Lucy collects fruit from a tree. Adrian searches for firewood. Lucy dies from hunger. Shulk thinks about home. Adrian lets Juno into his shelter. John Wick, Duke Nukem, and SpongeBob unsuccessfully ambush Dorothy Sock, Azathoth, and Pablo, who kill them instead.
Who? Wait, who died?
John Wick, Duke Nukem, and SpongeBob
Poor
died to
SpongeBob.
Dorothy Sock,
I was also
God, and
hoping
Pablo.
for SpongeBob.
They tried to ambush Dorothy Sock, God, and Pablo. That was their mistake.
Yeah, true.
Luke Skywalker cooks his food before putting his fire out. Mirko receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Gojo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Timmy Turner, Frisk, and Hercules discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Dante accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. There goes Declan. Megamind begs for Goku to kill him, but he says no. Mumrana passes out from exhaustion. Reagan sees a fire but stays hidden. Shulk thinks about home. Reagan, Timmy Turner, Pablo, and Adrian hunt for other tributes. Azathoth and Mumrana split up to search for resources. Megamind and Mirko split up to search for resources. Hercules thinks about home. Luke Skywalker overhears Dorothy, Sock, and Juno talking in the distance. Gojo overhears Goku and Frisk talking in the distance. Reagan is unable to start a fire and sleep without warmth. Mirko and lets Pablo into her shelter. Adrian attempts to start a fire but sucks. Dorothy, Sock, Shulk, Megamind, and Frisk tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Goku severely slices Gojo with a sword. Azathoth and Luke Skywalker run into each other and decide to truce. Gojo.
Who's that?
He's a guy. He's blind from an anime. Mumrana receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hercules tries to treat his infection. Juno thinks about home. Timmy Turner tries to treat his infection. Cornucopias are replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Frisk doesn't go. Shulk ambushes Megamind and kills him. Mumrana and Azathoth get into a fight over raw meat, but Azathoth gives up and runs away.
Azathoth is the most unremarkable so far.
Yeah.
All he's done is convinced people to cuddle with them, and then
run away in
cower
fear. Yep.
and then get food.
Despite
from some
being a
random person.
deity.
Yeah.
Hercules, Pablo, and Dorothy Sock get into a fight. Hercules triumphantly kills them both.
No, Dorothy Sock.
Yeah, and Pablo.
Who's the other one? Pablo, no!
Yep.
I was totally to win.
Adrian decides not to go to the feast. Mirko and Luke Skywalker threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Lucas, all three of the characters you wanted to win are now dead.
So it did work.
No, they threatened it and it failed.
And then they died.
Yeah, exactly.
So it worked. In a way.
Goku severely slices Reagan with a sword. Juno decapitates Timmy Turner with a sword. Alright, Juno, Frisk, Hercules, and Azathoth hunt for other tributes. Goku fishes. Mum Rana sets off an explosive, killing Shulk, and Adrian hunts for other tributes.
I want.
We're down to the last people.
Deity now.
Yeah.
Azathoth.
Azathoth, Hercules, Adrian track down and kill Juno. Goku attempts to start a fire but sucks. Frisk attempts to start a fire but sucks. Mum Rana looks at the nice guy. The thing is, Goku and Azathoth are both people that I never talk to. Azathoth is someone that I've talked to once in my entire life. If either of them win, they're not getting anything. Adrian strangles Azathoth with a rope. There you go, he's dead. Frisk dies from thirst. Goku stalks Mum Rana. Hercules travels to higher ground. Hercules and Mum Rana hold hands. Goku and Adrian talk about the tribute still alive. Hercules kills Mum Rana with a sickle. Goku constructs a shack and Adrian discovers a cave.
So who's left now?
Adrian, Hercules, and Goku.
That's it?
Yep. Oh, Adrian
Adrian?
stabs Hercules while his back is turned. Goku dies from hypothermia. The winner is Adrian, and I have no idea who they are. I need to look them up.